Hello everyone, my name is Grace, or you probably know me as Harmonious Trait on Instagram, and we are jumping right into this video. Today we are doing just a time lapse of my season 7 makeovers with my characters, and we are starting with the bodyguards. You know, every season I try to maybe update their style a little bit just regarding their storyline, and yeah, I'm just gonna be talking a little bit through why I'm like giving them this new style and just explaining what I usually think when I'm giving them their makeovers. So with the bodyguards, I basically just wanted to give them their classic like workday outfit, their suit, but maybe also give them like a little like casual outfit just in case they're out with the harmonies doing something other than just working for them. And I do want to clarify that these bodyguards aren't trained in like jujitsu or like, you know, anything else. Like their main job is, you know, protecting them from like the paparazzi and fans. So during all the unknown things, I know that they kept getting knocked out, but this is Skylar. I was trying to find a different hair for them, and I really liked this one for them, but basically they had like short hair for a while, but I gave them like longer hair and like a septum piercing, and I really like that. So I think for their work outfits, they're typically more like masculine in style, but then for like casual, I feel like maybe more like feminine. But you'll see in a minute, I find this like dark green dress for them and it just screams Skylar. So it's like a cute little casual outfit. Yeah, this green dress right here. Yeah, with the plaid. I don't know. For Sawyer, he didn't change much. I had to delete all the like scars and bruises. But my new reshade makes him look like ghostly white. Almost to the point where he looks like a vampire, but it felt wrong to change his skin tone. But here's Jackson, Cow Plants Pixels, aka Natalia. She created all the bodyguards for me, and I asked her to make a hot bodyguard, and boy did she accomplish that, because I'm just obsessed with his look. But I didn't really make them over much. I tried to find Jackson a new hairstyle, but couldn't really find one I liked. But overall, just kind of freshening up their look. Yeah, I think I just ended up staying with that man bun for him. It just suits him really well, I think. But yeah, we will see Jackson interacting with the harmonies a bit more in season 7, so that's kind of exciting. For each of the characters, I'll show like some screenshots. So here's Marin, and then Skylar, and then Sawyer. As you can see, look at his skin tone. He looks like a vampire. And then Jackson. So those are the bodyguards. Kind of jumping in, this is Ace Van Horn Ryder, who is Mason Fox's biological son. And I totally forgot to start recording Ace's makeover and Alexis's makeover, but here she is. I'll show some screenshots in a second, but I forgot to record their makeover. But Ace is definitely a mixture of his mom and biological father, and he has like the same heterochromia as Alexis, which is really cool. But yeah, I think they both look really good. Here's Alexis's makeover. She's definitely going to have her like mom persona with Ace, and hopefully get a little bit of a redemption arc just by being a mom. So here is Alec. I've always loved his like shaved down look. And he's also really had like a simpler style, athletic style. He's just like a guy that likes to lounge, I feel like. He doesn't really put a lot of thought into his outfits, if that makes sense. I tried to give him some hair, but you guys got mad at me last time I tried to put hair on him, so I just kept the shaved down look but gave him more of a grown-up facial hair look, I feel like. And yeah, his just a nice like loungewear, like sweatpants, t-shirts. I feel like that's definitely his fit, so he looks good. Next is Courtney, and for her style I'm going for that like coffee shop owner vibe, which I think at the time I was very unsure of what that would actually look like, but I end up finding it, so we'll see in a couple minutes. But she's dressed more like a mom the last few seasons, but I always want to keep that like undertone of preppiness in her style. Like when they are at Del Sol Valley Academy, she's just always wearing plaid skirts, like very, I call it like the mean girls style, like plaid skirts, nice blouses, you know, heels. She had that kind of like preppy look. So I kind of always tried to keep that with her a little bit, but definitely more relaxed now that she's an adult and a mom. I feel like she's definitely not dressing as like preppy and stylish as she used to, but she does look really good, and I like her hair here a lot. Definitely shorter, but yeah, overall kind of have like a casual look, but still like kind of businesswoman in a way. I guess that's like the coffee shop owner vibe that I'm trying to give off, but she just looks so grown up. I feel like she has for several seasons now. And then moving on to her daughter, Marcy. I don't have a lot of child CC, mainly because I'm just super lazy and I don't actually feel like looking for any. So I think I just keep Marcy's hairstyle and like her same clothing pretty much. I just don't have a lot of options for children, and unfortunately like Marcy and Nova aren't really featured much in this season. Not till like the very end when they're more grown up, but yeah, I don't know. When Marcy is older, I picture her as this being like this sweet, hopeless romantic that just wants everyone to be happy and in love. And so I try to reflect that in a way in her style, just with like cute little bows and pastel colors and flowers, and dresses, you name it. So here she is. Yeah, just like a cute little bow on her skirt. I feel like this is a style that she will just like continue to wear like as she's growing up. So definitely think it reflects her well. Moving on into Nathan, I think his makeover is one of my favorites for the season. I think like looking back, I realized that he like barely had a style and that I would just put whatever CC on him that I could, because I just like didn't really have a thought as to like what style to give him, I guess. So I gave him more of like a punk look. I feel like this hair just kind of screamed that to me a little bit. Gave him a little bit of a shadow in terms of like facial hair, but when it comes to like the Stanley twins, I think Nathan is definitely the more brave one when it comes to his style. Like he's willing to take more risks, so I thought I'd give him like a little ear piercing and like yeah, just like holes in his jeans. I don't know, just gave him like a little bit of a punk look because I feel like he deserved more of a style, and whew, I must say I am really digging it. And moving on to a fan favorite, Mr. Keegan Waters. Keegan's makeover is never really a makeover because he's just already perfect. So I do think I gave him different facial hair. And then I also tried to lighten up his style a bit. In season 2, he just always wore black. But I think now that he's grown up and he's like going to be a father, as we learned in the season 6 finale. His style has kind of grown and I don't want it to be as stunted. So still like neutral colors, like I have this gray shirt on him right now, but just expanding from black. Like the first 3 seasons he's in, he's just wearing black all the time. But here we'll see him like wear a lot of blue in season 7. And I don't think he wears as much black, but I definitely wanted to expand his style a little bit. And then moving on into Whitney, spoiler alert, she is pregnant with Keegan's baby. So I wanted to give her more of that mom look, of course, maybe some like future maternity outfits. Here I'm just looking for a new hairstyle for her, but in season 2 and season 3 she had very short hair, and I wanted to do something like that again, but still keep her looking like very grown up. And so I ended up going with this very curly hairstyle right here, which is still shorter, but it definitely makes her look so grown up, which just I can't believe it's the last season. I think that's just a theme throughout all these makeovers, is they just all look so grown up, which makes me kind of sad. But kind of like Courtney, she's always had what I call the mean girls style, with dresses and skirts and plaids, especially when she was in high school. So here I'm trying to give her more of a casual, relaxed look. And I definitely think it suits her season 7 storyline. And she just looks so happy and grown up and kind of that motherly glow, if you know what I mean. Now we are going to make over Christopher, and for his makeover I was trying to find a different hair, but ended up just keeping the one that I had anyways. Yeah, mainly because, well, I can't really tell you why, but he just ended up sticking with the same hairstyle. But as far as like style goes, I always try to give him this like very relaxed movie star vibe. Like I think I want to like dress him like he has money but doesn't really care about looking like he has money, if that makes sense. Just like kind of happy with where he's at and just has a very simple style I think I want to show, but like I picture it being very nice quality clothing. And I just love this shirt because it just helps show like his one tattoo that I just think is so attractive. So trying to find a shirt that maybe like shows a little bit of that tattoo and just kind of show it off a little bit. But yeah, it's like he has a lot of money but doesn't really want to show that off, I guess. I think he's, for a big movie star in Del Sol Valley, I think he's one of the more humble celebrities, and I tried to show that in his style a little bit. Hopefully that reflects. But going on to Brooke, Brooke's always the hardest makeover for me because I want to give her a different look. You know, sometimes I get bored of it because she's just in so many posts and I just want to make her look a little bit different. But I think this makeover just makes her look so grown up. Again, just so crazy. I always kind of struggle with her outfits because I really want her outfits to kind of resemble her level of confidence that season, if that makes sense. So her style started out very innocent and modest and sweet, like kind of like Marcy, like the flowers and pastel colors. But I think when the Harmonies got famous in season 4, it turned into this very confident style. And I think her relationship with Lucas really helped bring that confidence out of her. And so I think there's still like undertones of like sweetness and kindness, but like she's just more willing to show off skin and just feel more proud of her body. And I kind of like that switch that she goes through, and so I always try to like resemble that in her style. But fun fact, this is the same hairstyle that I show in the post with her parents in like quote unquote the afterlife. So I think that's kind of cool, like when she's in those moments with her parents, she's kind of almost reflecting a future version of herself, and so that's why I have the same hairstyle for her in season 7 as she had in those posts with her parents. She just looks so grown up, and I think, yeah, again, that's just like the goal, but she just looks so confident and so sure of herself now, and that's just going to be a big theme for her in season 7, of finally reaching a point of being happy where she is, and just this big moment of growth for her, and I'm really excited. So going into Nova again, I have like no child CC, so I'm making her hair a little bit shorter. I think unfortunately Nova's in like maybe 2 posts in this season of her like as a child, but then we'll see her a little bit more grown up at the very end of the season. Again, just kind of relaxed. I think she just would love plaid. She likes matching colors. Just trying to make her a little bit more grown up. I think she's 10 years old in season 7. So she just looks so serious here. I think it definitely matches her personality. And then moving on to her mom, Leah. I love Leah's eyes. I think just her green eyes is something that definitely sets her so apart from Brooke. But with her season 7 storyline, again, I'm kind of going more into like a business casual look, because she's becoming more and more of a bigger name in the music industry, and she really needs to look the part, you know. And I think here I think she had the same hair as Courtney, so I wanted to change that eventually, but excuse me. Anyways, yeah, I like that, you know, in college her style was really, I don't know, like yeah, just very classy and elegant, and it's turned into this yeah, kind of like business casual look, very confident businesswoman like. And I don't know, I hope to be a businesswoman in the near future, and I think Leah's style just fits it so well. It's like my dream like style, I think, in the future. So I really dig it, like the oversized blazers and the plaid pants. That's just what I'm thinking of, just being a style icon in the music industry, if you know what I mean. And then to Mr. Griffin Lewis, the oldest of the Lewis siblings. I've always tried to give him a very like Christian Grey vibe, if you know what I mean, like very styled hair, very well placed, and then like the business look. He is currently the head of marketing for the Harmonies, so he focuses on how they're going to promote all their albums and just taking care of the business side for him. That's kind of his job for the Harmonies. But he's going to kind of get promoted in that in the near future. When all the Harmonies were in college, he was doing real estate, so he's kind of been in like many business jobs and things like that, and I just kind of reflect that into his style, very clean and polished, and he just looks so good. Then moving on to the youngest of the Lewis siblings, we have Shayla, and she's going to go through a very drastic makeover in a way. We're getting rid of the glasses. They're going bye-bye, and Miss Shayla is now wearing contacts only. She's going into the music industry. She's trying to make a name for herself. And her style is going to change from this very casual like barista to this pop star that needs to look the part 24/7. And I feel like this may come as like a disappointment to some, because in season 4, I feel like a lot of my readers related to her. You know, she was very casual, and yeah, just had a very laid back style t-shirts and leggings and, you know, hair in a bun all the time and glasses. And I don't know, I feel like she was very relatable, but I think we're seeing this drastic confidence change in her, which isn't going to come till a little later in the season, but she just looks really grown up, and I think she's definitely looking the part for this next like stage in her life. Moving on to Connor, again, I tried to change his hairstyle, but this one just suits him so well, and just end up keeping this hair for him. I think I changed his facial hair a little bit, just to try to, you know, make him look more grown up. Because I think he's 25, going on 26 now. Everyone's so old. Well, not old, but just we started when they were like 16. So it's just crazy how we're at this part where they're like 25, 26, 27, like just moving on in life. So for Connor's style, I definitely always try to give him the relaxed vibe, like, you know, the tank tops and the t-shirts and stuff like that. And I think for this season, I'm going for more of like a rock star vibe. Like, he's definitely more confident in his fame and as a musician. And again, kind of like Christopher, like he has money but doesn't really want to like show it off through his style, if that makes sense. So just like everyday jeans, t-shirt. And I also know that it's more popular nowadays for rock stars to like paint their nails black. So I think eventually I'm gonna give him like chipped nail polish. Yeah, like Converse, patched up jeans, black t-shirt, like just relaxed, like rock star vibe. I think it suits him really, really well. And here he is. Yeah, just relaxed and chill. There's that chipped black nail polish. I think it just kind of exudes confidence as a musician. I feel like that's just this style. I don't know, but I love that little smirk there, the eyebrow. He just looks so confident in general, and I love it. All right, next to Tara, I'm kind of going for like a club vibe for her, but not through like dresses or like not the cocktail dress type vibe, but just like more of a DJ vibe. I don't really know how to like express it, but I love her hair and like very big curly waves. I feel like that's just kind of how her natural hair would work. And then I'm going for like nice pants and then like cool looking crop tops. I feel like that's kind of her club vibe, so that's just like the style that I go for her, I think. So she's gonna be doing a lot of things at Dispatch. Her and Gwen are gonna be talking a lot about the future and what Tara's business at Dispatch looks like. And this jacket I picked out, I feel like just screams like DJ for some reason. Just the bomber jacket, the feminine look. I really like it, and definitely something that's versatile and that is more subtle, but she can definitely use when she's spinning the tracks. And then moving on to Gwen, I love how a lot of you compare her to Blair Waldorf from Gossip Girl, because I definitely believe that's her vibe, her style. And again, I'm just like going for that same thing, but trying to make her look a bit more grown up. So kind of reduced the makeup for her actually, and gave her more of a natural look, natural glow, I feel like. And I think that definitely helped her look more grown up. Even in her style, I'm like trying really hard to still keep a very preppy look, but make her look much more grown up. And I think she is definitely showing that off here. So yeah, I think the straight hair really helps her as well. It frames her face really well. And yeah, just like a nice blouse or like button down, kind of preppy, but just, I don't know, she just again looks so grown up. Moving on into Maddox. So I think the last makeover video I did for season 6, I called him like a young Derek Shepherd from Grey's Anatomy. I think that's definitely the vibe that he gave off. And here I'm trying to make him look a bit more polished. He's always kind of gone for the sweater vests and the jumpers and things like that. Definitely like the sweater guy, I would say, is like the style I kind of go for him. I feel like he's just one to wear loafers all the time and like nice dress pants and then like a shirt to go with it. Like I think Maddox is just always trying to dress to impress. Yeah, that curly hair, I feel like was him being a little lazy in a way. I don't really know, but here we have, you know, the nice trousers and the sweater. I just feel like that's very much a Maddox vibe, and the hair is like gelled back and much more put together, and I just feel like that's more his vibe. Then going into Corey, I think another one of my favorite season 7 makeovers. He's had the long hair for a while, but we're gonna go a little shorter and we're gonna go a little bit more polished. I think this season I almost called him Maddox, that's his husband, but for Corey, we're gonna try to go a little bit more sophisticated. He's gonna get a little bit more serious about what he's doing in his life, you know, while Maddox is doing important things for the Harmonies. Corey's been running their local business, their record store in downtown Del Sol Valley, and he's also been doing like fun things like teaching like spin classes or like working as a personal trainer. Like he's just been doing a lot because he's just very into fitness and things like that, but I think he's going to really start to think about his future career and just what he wants to do in his life. And so I wanted to give especially his hairstyle a little bit more of a sophisticated look, and the facial hair just does it for me. Like he just looks so grown up. So good. Moving on to Koa. Guys, I'm so glad that Koa is finally in the main storyline of Harmony. You guys have only seen him in a short story called Double Take on my short story account, and then he was in one post in season 6 of just kind of a teaser of him coming to Del Sol Valley. And I kind of still want to give him like the Island Boy style, but more like Del Sol, I guess. I don't know. Like still the Sulani style, so I thought these patterned like shorts were really good, and then just finding a t-shirt to like match that, still kind of showing off his like Sulani heritage, but like, you know, kind of adjusting to the Del Sol life, I guess, is going to be a lot of what his season 7 storyline is about. But I thought these shorts were perfect because they just screamed Sulani to me. But yeah, I'm really excited for him to actually be in the main storyline, and he's just honestly one of my favorites right now. And yeah, I just love him. Moving on to Coleen. Yeah, I'm trying to do something kind of similar to Corey, where giving her a more sophisticated look. She's getting more serious about her, you know, career, but Whitney promotes her after Gabriel's absence to be the executive manager of Deep Valley Bistro. We're not going to see a lot of the bistro this season, but just know that Coleen is pretty much running it now. Her and Whitney have developed a really deep friendship, and Whitney just really trusts her with the restaurant and stuff like that. But we will see a little bit of the bistro just like in the like flash forward post at the end of season 7, just what that looks like. But yeah, just kind of giving her I hate saying this, but I feel like she's kind of a visco girl. I don't know if that's still a thing, but just like keeping up with the trends but still being like casual in a way. I feel like that's definitely her style, but she's just very pretty, and I love how this green shirt brings out her eyes. And then moving on to Sean, I think, you know, like I said when we were going over Nathan's video, I feel like the twins didn't really have a certain style. I feel like Sean, I'm trying to go for more of like a bohemian style, if that makes sense. Like I feel like this, you know, low cut like tank top and the striped shirt and the like large like baggy rolled up jeans kind of fit that a little bit. I think for here I'm just trying to go more like casual for him. For some reason looking at him, I was thinking of that 70s show with Fez, if you guys have ever seen that, but I was kind of going for that, and I think this shirt was perfect for that. But I think with his new hairstyle and all the scruff that I add to his face, again, trying to be more grown up, but also, just more confident in his style. I think this low cut V-neck that screams 70s, but I think that's kind of the vibe we're going for him. And yeah, just a little more rough around the edges, I'd say. I don't know. And then last but not least, we're going to do Harley's makeover. You know, I think Harley's makeover in the last season was kind of drastic in a way, like kind of crazy, like just a change. And here, I think we're just going to do that again. I think now that the unknown is over, you know, I feel like she has less to worry about. She can actually focus on, you know, making herself better and growing herself. And I think after some news that she gets in season 7, it almost gives her an opportunity to like grow and just learn more about herself in a way. And she's finally gonna get the time to do so, which I really think is important. But I think her style's always kind of been more like, experimental, I will say. Like pretty much like anything in my CC list that looks kind of extravagant, I feel like I tried to give her in a way. Because I feel like she's always trying new things, trying to better herself, even though obviously that doesn't always work. But like these sparkly pants, like I feel like that's something she'd wear. Wasn't really the vibe I was going for this first outfit, but I think that's like this outfit right here is definitely something she'd try. But yeah, I don't know. I think this story for her for season 7 is going to be different for sure. For her, I think she's going to go through a lot of challenges, but also a lot of good, deep conversations with several of the harmonies. I know she'll have a post with Brooke and a post with Courtney and a post with Leah. And then, some other people. She's going to be expressing a lot more about where she's at in life, and I think that's going to help her a lot moving forward, and just like knowing more and being more confident in who she is, and just how to move forward. And I think a more casual outfit is, she's focusing more on herself and less about what she looks like and things like that. But I hope you all enjoyed this makeover video and just explaining what I think about my characters, and I hope you have a great day.